Hey, good morning, guys. Welcome to the 2-Minute Merge. It is October 16th, 2015. I am back. I tried to do a post-date recap for you. Unfortunately, the technology did not allow it to happen, and it was 25 minutes long. I was pretty excited. So I apologize for that. I had a work function last night, did not allow me to film, but I am back tonight here for you, and we will get right to it. Our first story tonight, President Obama announced tonight that he's breaking a campaign promise. He had originally said that he would get all troops out of Iraq and Afghanistan by the end of his 2 terms. I said today that will not happen. He will be leaving at least 5,500 troops in Afghanistan as continued support there. Obviously, the criticism is you lied about a campaign promise. The other side of the coin of that is obviously that region has become incredibly unstable, and in the vacuum we've seen ISIS pop up and become a very credible threat to peace in the nation. So we don't want that to continue to happen. So that's the reasoning that Obama is not withdrawing those troops as quickly as he would like. So that's that, I suppose. Agree with it, disagree with it all you want. Obviously, no matter what, you should always support the troops. It is not their decision to be there, so we hope safety and well-being to all of them. And our top story tonight, our big story tonight, is debate bias. And this is a story that's been pretty popular on the internet today. So all the polls across the board, the Drudge Report, Fox, Daily Kos, Slate, CNN, Time, all of them had double-digit victories for Sanders in the debate. The people watching say that he won. Some of these margins are as high as 82 to 10% for Hillary. Massive, massive victories. And I will put a disclaimer here. The idea of the 2-Minute Merge in this particular segment is to inform you guys. That's why I'm here. I try my absolute best not to put my opinion and my bias into this segment. Obviously, I have the other pieces where I have no problem jumping into that, and you'll see more of my opinions there. I have to take a step away from that. I have to be a little bit opinionated here just to get the point across. So I am a supporter of Bernie Sanders. I am a progressive, and that's my guy right now. Bias or not, in all of the polls, he was way ahead by a huge margin. However, all of these websites called the victory for Hillary Sanders across the board. So much so, my own family tonight said, no, Hillary won. What are you talking about? Unaware of the polls. And a lot of, most Americans get their news that way. We had 15 million viewers at this debate, but that's more than the 300 million that live in the country. The vast majority get their news from the news. And none of them mentioned that the people that watched it, the citizens that watched it, the voters that watched it, said Bernie Sanders had a smashing victory. So we're going to throw up a graphic right here for you can see it from the Daily Merge. And as you can see here, this is the source, the results of their own poll and their homepage the night and the day after the debate. So you can see CNN there, massive victory for Bernie. Their homepage, a sweeping success for Hillary. All right, well, Time Magazine, it's reputable, right? All right, so we got the poll numbers there. Bernie won it, and a confident Clinton homepage. And possibly the most egregious of the 3 of them, all of those polls and pages were on different pages. The Slate actually had these 2 side by side on their homepage. The Slate poll, massive victories. It looks like 78% there for Sanders, and Clinton win is their homepage. That's not okay. That's not okay by any stretch of the imagination. That's not honest reporting. In any of those stories, you should at least have to tell people, oh, by the way, the poll was different. So that's alarming. And again, agree or disagree, I don't care if Sanders is your candidate. I don't care if you love Hillary. If I loved Sanders and all the polls said Hillary won and all the sources said Sanders didn't, I'd be alarmed. I'd be like, no, that's not, we're a democratic state. You win by getting the voters' support. Sanders won. I'm biased. I thought he won regardless. I wasn't until I thought maybe if we could get a 10% victory, that'd be great. But I'm biased. I was never going to come on here and say, oh, Sanders won, because I already knew I thought Sanders was going to win. I'm already behind him. So that's my bias there. And also some exciting news today. Last night on the Young Turks live show, which is really a big part of my inspiration and why I do this. If you haven't checked them out, youtube.com/theyoungturks, tytnetwork.com. They're my idols, my news idols. Great guys, independent news media. They actually featured that graphic on their show last night. So I'm talking to like maybe 100 people tonight, a few hundred followers, and my guys got that graphic on the air. So a good day here at the Daily Merge. Proud of where we come. Got a lot farther to go, but thanks for hanging out. A little bit of a programming note. I'm going to be moving into a new studio, getting some support from Bravo Productions. They're actually going to help me out with the studio, so I may be on and off with the daily stuff. I certainly will still be doing segments regularly, so stay tuned. Stay with me. I promise that we're going to get this thing in gear. We're going to get this thing going like a well-oiled machine. I appreciate all your guys' support, and we'll see you next time. It's Michael Day from the Daily Merge. We'll see you soon.